Mark, seeing Worthy out there, he's moving so much better than he was against Portland.
Yeah, he really is, Kevin. I mean, he just wasn't himself with that injury. In a big game like that, you know if he's healthy, he's putting up more than 8 points.
Here's Johnson. Now Perkins. Outside Worthy. And good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more. And back to Worthy. You could see him struggling with everything. Only going 3 of 12. That's just not him.
Not at all, Kevin, especially if you look at how efficient he's been from the floor throughout his career. But he does look better now and should be back to his old ways soon.
And that spells trouble for Chicago.
It does.
No good there. He's unable to convert on the three-point play. Here's Chicago. And it'll go the other way. The Bulls turn it over. Here's Johnson. Pass to Smith. Back to Johnson. Four on the clock. Takes a three. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Cartwright. Not on the scoreboard yet. Here's King. And again, Chicago. No good. Lakers trailed by 7. Johnson outside. Here is Perkins. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. We'll see what the coach has drawn up. Will they opt for the quick shot? Here's Armstrong. And the Bulls with another miss. Here comes Johnson. 7-point differential. From 17 feet out, Jordan hauls it in off the glass. Magic is not his usual self out there on the floor. He's guarded by Johnson. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half is now in the books.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 15 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well. Boy, he was locked in that whole half.
Bulls lead by 7. Looking at Scottie Pippen, Clark, he's a huge reason why the Bulls are here in their first NBA Finals.
Yeah, I really think he's the most important reason. I mean, we know all about Jordan, but the play of Scottie Pippen. He made the jump to being an all-star this year. He's averaging over 17 points a game, chipping in with assists and rebounds, and excellent defense and steals. He's been an all-around force and a tremendous compliment to Michael Jordan.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Magic Johnson. Devon's out there with Perkins. Then it's Worthy and Scott. Now here's Johnson. And here is Scott. Back to Johnson. Guarded by Paxson. Shoots it up. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second basket. So back to Scotty. He really came up big in that series against the Detroit Pistons in the last round.
Well, the whole playoffs, he's found a way to elevate his game. His scoring has been seen a jump of about 4 points a game, and he's been a lights-out shooter from the field as well, Kevin.
Shots good by Pippen. Pippen's got 7 points. Here's Johnson. Worthy, a screen on Paxson. And Perkins backs in. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here's Paxson. Under 4 minutes left in the third. These Bulls can really get out and run, Clark.
That's really the strength of their game in my mind. They have 2 wingmen in Jordan and Pippen who can finish like nobody else. And they've got enough guys that can handle the ball where it makes getting a fast break going easy for this Bulls team.
Shooting for Chicago. Scotty Pippen taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, he has 8 points, and he's gotten his hand on 1 shot for a block.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Johnson. Timeout called the Lakers. Here's Johnson. Here's Scott. Johnson inside. Guarded by Paxson. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. Byron Scott will see a lot of Jordan throughout this series.
Yeah, he will, and anybody who does that certainly has their hands full when you try to D up Michael Jordan. No knock on Byron. I mean, he's a good defender. It's just the toughest matchup you can draw as a perimeter defender.
The first one falls. Clark, thinking back to what you said about Scott on Michael Jordan, his offensive game might be affected as well because of who he's guarding.
I think that's certainly the case. I mean, not only is he going to have to be worried about him on both ends, but he's going to be worn out trying to keep up with and chase Michael Jordan around. But if he can do his job on defense, I don't think it really matters as much if he scores or not.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Paxson. Just over 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Back to Grant. The dump off. Outside Pippen. From 20 feet out. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, man. Shots like that will make a coach lose his hair.
Johnson outside. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Looking at this Bulls team, Clark, their role players have really stepped up this season.
They certainly have, and they're a big part of why the Bulls have made it to the finals, Kevin. Really, every team that makes it this far have Velcro guys, I call them, who know what they're doing, understand their roles, and accept them.
And he makes the first. And the Bulls making a change here. Good on both. Here's Paxson. Now here's Pippen. Jordan with a screen on Worthy. Here's Pippen. Kept alive. Here's Jordan. And good, they convert on the second chance. Jordan's got 17 now. Lakers trailed by 7. Johnson outside. Worthy, a screen on Paxson. Johnson kicks to Perkins. Jordan grabs the rock. The Bulls leading by 7. Divac picks him up. Jordan's up. And Jordan slams it in.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
One thing about the Chicago team, Clark, they have great spacing on offense.
Yeah, they really do a nice job in that part of the game, and part of it is they know the system so well. Each player on the floor knows exactly where his 4 teammates should be, and his teammates are always in the right position. I mean, they've got tremendous chemistry, and that's why they're effective offensively.
I knew you'd pick up on that chemistry. That's big with you.
It's very big.
James, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here's Paxson. 1:47 left in the third. Outside Jordan. And count that bucket right there. He keeps with it, and now a free throw shot for him. Jordan doing what he wants in this third quarter. And some changes for Chicago. Bill Purdue's checked in for Carter. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. And he completes the three-point play. Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. He's covered by Armstrong. Armstrong against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's Smith missing.
They've been really strong on the glass thus far.
Sure have. Up top, Purdue. Got a piece of it. Armstrong against Johnson. And again, no good by Chicago. Johnson right side. Out to Smith. Let's go with a 3. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Smith's got 6 points. The Bulls leading by 8.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Pass to Jordan. Here's King. Leads him in. Here's Purdue. That falls in on the layup coming off the feed.
And now they're really cooking, boys, starting to heat up a bit. They've been outstanding this half. I mean, a big difference between this half and the first half.
Now here's Johnson. Smith. Back to Johnson. Johnson right side. Fires from 14. Perkins with the bucket. 6 points for him.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Buzzer sounds in a double-digit game as we end the third quarter.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 24 points, and his free throw numbers are good. 4 of his points have come from there. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And we'll get back to the action right after this. Here's Johnson. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Michael Jordan. Livingston is out there with Cartwright. Then it's B.J. Armstrong and Grant. Worthy banks it home.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
The Bulls leading by 8. Stolen away. And the Lakers have possession. 8-point game. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns them a quick bucket in transition.
Here's Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Jordan up top.